Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a 105 leFH18B2, the French Tier 5 Premium SPG, otherwise known as a leFH, Leaf Blower or Fifi La Pew Pew. And this one's on the south spawn of Mines, and it's under the command of wheturangi. Now wheturangi, that's a Kiwi word, at least I think it is. He's definitely got a Kiwi flag, a New Zealand flag on the side of his vehicle. So, yep, I think he is from New Zealand. Let's see how he gets on. Well, the 105 leFH18B2, it's got a 105mm light field howitzer as its main armament. Okay, he's now aiming towards the enemy. And got a number of enemy tanks made their way towards the hill, but nobody's actually gone inside to claim possession of it yet. Oh, looks like that T-3485M is thinking about it. Rounds out the 12-ton, just misses. Now he's dialing in. Excuse me. We can see a number of tanks actually headed into the castle. Oh, he's got his first hit. Tiger 1 headed into the castle grounds. Light up another shot, rounds out, and another hit. Now, one of the great things about the Fifi is the fast fire rate. It's between 8 to 9 seconds. Depends on what extras you have. If you've got a good crew, if you've got a rammer, those sort of things. Gets a near miss on the AMX 12-ton. Now, he's actually got solely HE ammunition. You normally get 42 rounds. He's already used 4 of them. Now he's used 5. But he's already got some damage on the table. So, who's next? That T-3485M? I think so, yep. 109 hit points. These rounds will do 410 alpha if they can actually penetrate through the armor. And it'll penetrate through 53mm of armor. They've also got a 2.2 meter splash radius. So, if a shell lands near an enemy tank, they can normally do quite a lot of damage to them. Rounds out in the air, 12-ton. Oh, he killed that one. So that's his first kill. And that ELC is getting way too close to that cliff edge. Now, this is an old client. It's 9.20.1 or 9.20.1.4, I think, or 0.3. So it's from more than nearly 3 years ago. Three and a bit years ago. Okay, going after the KV2, priority target really. He's just fired his howitzer. Takes a round for 70 hit points. Can we get another one in? So one of the great things about this Arty is it does dial in almost as quickly as it aims. So it's very, very handy when you've got a heavy target that's moving about like this. Near miss again for only 10 hit points. Well, it looks like that ALC bit off more than he could chew, and he went down the cliff trying to get at the OI, and, well, got a hit on the Tiger 1. Try for another shot on him. He's moving, rounds out, and just misses. Didn't give enough lead. He's going to have another go, though. Fires blind. And we don't know if that hit the Tiger, but we've got 2 heavies coming down the east side of the map, an OI and a KV-1S, and unfortunately we just lose our own OI experimental. And that OI, well, he's determined to come down the east side as quickly as he can, but he's now getting hit, and he's been tracked, I think, or is he? Nope, he's pulled his, he's pulling back, so he hasn't been tracked. Another hit on him, and in fact actually the kill shot goes to our IKV-90B, and our AMX 12-ton got the KV-1S who was just behind him. We fire around. Oh, he just killed the Death Toaster. The Panzer-Selbstfahrerfette 4C was actually in the hill, and he got wiped out by that round. Of course, it's a soft-skinned target, so it's a very easy target to hit and do a lot of damage to. He's now aiming for the Bishop, the enemy Arty. Rounds out on him. Direct hit. He gets badly damaged. Can we get a follow-up shot? Nope, we don't. Because he's killed by our AMX 13F3. There's only 5 enemies left now. He fires a quick round at the AMX. just misses. That ELC is moving about quite a lot up on top of the hill. Doesn't seem to be under great control though, because looks like the driver's driving into things by accident. Okay, so at this moment we're one tank up on the enemy. wheturangi has got 2 kills so far. There's the enemy M44 on the move. Lines up a shot, fires one, pulls back, and oh, he did kill the M44 and we didn't see it, but that's a bit of a disappointment. He actually laid around and moved immediately to fire at this IKV-90B. Lining up a shot on him. Loaded, rounds out, he pulls forward, but he takes the round anyway and dies. So that's 4 kills now. And our guys are really moving, surging forward. Now it is a tier 7 game with tier 5 tanks in it, and wheturangi is in a tier 5 Arty, which means he's going to earn extra XP for all the higher tier opponents he hits. That's a tier 7 tank, the Tiger. He's just been seen by the ELC. He turned up on our cap area, and so he's had to go defensive because that guy is now in the cap. That's the old SD maps. You may remember them. Quite different now. He's going defensive. He's pulling back behind this building and trying to make it a minimal amount of ability for the enemy to get a shot at him. He has been seen and he fires around at the Scorpion. In fact, now there are 2 enemies in the cap area. The ELC's coming for him. Can he get a shotgun? Well, he's going instead. He fires at both of them. He ram kills the ELC. He's now reloading for the Scorpion. Oh, and the Scorpion gets the kill. And the team has capped out to win, even though they were wiped out. So didn't end up exactly the way he wanted, but the team won because the enemy was distracted enough not to cap themselves whilst we were capping at the other end. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. Well, it's an ace tanker for wheturangi in the 105 leFH18B2. He managed to get a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 14. A fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He got 5, and a Gore's medal for doing more damage than 8 times the hit points for his own vehicle. And he also picked up a high caliber in that game because he did the most damage overall. But unfortunately didn't survive the game. Let's have a look at the team score. 2,645 hit points of damage. The next high scorer was the Tiger 1 on the enemy team with 2,357, and after that the M44 on that team with 1,558. And we saw how he was wiped out. He just laid a shell across his path and then immediately pulled away to try and get the IKV. We heard or saw the report that the M44 had been killed. When it came to kills, he managed to get the highest amount of kills, 5. The next high scorer was the Tiger 1 with 4. And when it came to base XP, yes, he's got the top in all 3 columns. 1,094 base for wheturangi, 697 for the AMX ELC Biz on his own team, and then 668 for the Tiger on the enemy team. He fired 29 rounds, got 16 direct hits and 16 penetrations and 6 splash. So you can see back then it was easier to get penetrations, and that's why Wargaming has consistently nerfed Arty, because they don't want you to get penetrations, they want you to fire rounds at an enemy tank and it does absolutely no damage whatsoever. Yeah, and that's what we're coming up against nowadays. Damage of 2,645 hit points, of which 2,476 were at more than 300 meters. He received 3 hits from the enemy. 2 were penetrations, 1 non-penetration. He's damaged 11 of the enemy, killed 5, and did 46 hit points of damage assistance. On a premium count, he earned 54,659 credits, and after repair and ammunition resupply, took away 49,877 credits. He received 1,641 XP, times 2 for the first victory, 6,556 for being in a premium vehicle, and took away 3,938 experience points altogether. So sadly he did not survive this game, but he did say that this is the best game he's ever had in this vehicle. And I suppose you could say that getting an ace tanker, Gore's medal and high caliber is very, very good indeed, because it was back then, it was very difficult to get an ace tanker. I know, I must have spent about a year with my Fifi before I finally got an ace tanker, and it was in the right game. It was in a tier 7 game, and I was bottom tier, and I was milking it for as much as I could by hitting as many enemies, and it finally paid off because I got a high caliber and ace tanker. But yes, very well done by wheturangi. Unfortunately you didn't survive, but you helped your team to win because you kept them busy whilst the rest of your team were capping at the other end. So well done. If you enjoyed this replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel, please. And thanks for watching.